Hi viewers, welcome to volume 4 of the Wednesday Swing Fix and Analysis. This week I had a little bit of spare time on my hands and decided, you know what, let's do a little bit of work on my own game. So I thought we'd break it down just to show that as much as I'm looking at other people's golf swings a lot, it's also good to just give yourself a little bit of analysis and try to put a bit of what you teach others. So kind of practice what you preach type thing. So I'm just kind of struggling a little bit, really kind of compressing the golf balls, catching it a little bit low in the face with the irons, and really wasn't happy with the pattern I was getting from dispersion. I was getting little fades, I was then getting kind of pulls, not massive, but the dispersion just wasn't quite as tight as what I'd hoped for. So decided to put myself in film and have a little look at the swing. So the left hand screen is the kind of one of the first swings of today that we looked at. What I was finding in my takeaway as we go through it was I was getting a little bit of disconnection. The club head was working a little bit outside the line on the way back, and then I had to make a move with the hands to try and get it back inside, and then what looks to be a reasonable position at the top, the transition for the downswing, I was then kind of losing a little bit of space. So let's just have a quick look at it. So see as we go through, eventually club head works up and out quite quickly. Seen a little bit of disconnection in here from my left arm, left bicep to my body. Much rather be seeing that being a lot tighter, with the left arm at this point starting to work up the chest as I rotated round and coiled up against my lower half. So yeah, looks as though it's in not too bad a position at the top, but I wasn't happy with the move, which then meant that I'm going to get a little bit over the top, if you like, with the hand pass on the way down. So it was coming a little bit this way and then getting blocked. So hips weren't rotating as well as what I would hope and clearing as well as I would hope to have. And then it was resulting in kind of poorer strikes of the ball. So tried to work on trying to almost feeling like the club was working more on the inside on the way back. Didn't really change anything with regards to my setup. Setup was okay, yeah, I've not got the perfect spine angle, but I need to work on a little bit of that with my trainer to try and get rid of the sort of S posture that I've got. That's just physical limitations that I have. So we're going to have a quick look now on the right hand screen. One thing that I do with all my clients is really ensuring that any moves, new moves that we're making, we make them slow, precise, deliberate, and we kind of build that into our pre-shot routine. So what I was trying to achieve here was trying to keep the left arm tighter to my chest on the way back, feel as though my hands were almost staying a little bit closer to my legs in the takeaway. So you'll see here that I'm really making very deliberate moves with my, first of all, my hands on the way back, and also in my left shoulder as it comes round, to try and get the club to be working more on a path of back here, so more following the shaft that's on the ground here. Try and keep it more on plane rather than it kind of going outside to then come back in as I was taking the backswing. So let's just quickly run through it here. First coming up with a very deliberate move to get myself away from the ball to practice that. You can see much more connected in here with the arms, perhaps just a little bit on the inside at this moment here. That's actually pretty good, so quite happy with that. so the drill was working. I was getting more tilt through the spine as I was rotating back, so another good move. And then I finally came in to hit it. So let's have a quick run through from here to see what the swing looked like. So yeah, not too bad. Again, up the top looks good, nice high arms. Face is kind of matching up with the back of the left wrist, which is always a good key indicator. The weight hasn't moved outside my right leg, which is something I look for in my clients as well. Gives me a good platform to spring down into the ball. And I managed to get my hips quite a bit more clear impact in comparison to where they were before. So just little things that I was working on to try and improve the strike and also the dispersion of the golf ball. Just going to put another little one up on the right hand side here. So I just put a little bit of tape down to really try and improve my angle of attack into the ball, as well as working on that takeaway. So I'll just run you through one of these as well. Just a little drill that you can use. So what I'm trying to do here is the tape's set up about 1.5 to 2 inches behind the golf ball. I'm hitting a 6 or 7 iron on this video, and on the way down I'm trying to miss the tape as I come in and try and compress the golf ball. So it's really kind of working on proper angle of attack to compress the golf ball and get it squeezed out there. Pretty good. So little things that we can work on. Always good to analyse my own swing. Just wanted to let you guys see that not everything is perfect when I'm doing my shots, and it's very important that you come along and see what else we can get you doing in your own games. Speak to you next week.